Back live at the Homestead-Miami Speedway in the aftermath of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Championship deciding race. Jimmy Johnson down in the middle of the victory area. Interviews, photographs. He'll be heading up on stage here momentarily, in fact now, to get ready for the presentation of the trophy and the point fund check. While we wait for Jimmy to come up on the stage, Kurt Busch had a solid season and a solid night tonight.
When I get up, racing fuel in a coffee cup. Lord knows I ain't giving up. I'm gonna take on the world today. It's just my soul call, just my championship ride.
Wishing strong fourth place finish here tonight. And Kurt, I know, especially on the final restart, you were hoping for a little bit more. Talk about how you're feeling after just trying to get him one more time here with Pat's help.
Yeah, it was a great effort all year tonight. To finish fourth, we finished fourth overall in the season standings. Best in class is the way we classified this year. Wanted to get in there and break up the Hendrick triple, but those guys did an excellent job. Congratulations to Rick Hendrick, Jimmy Johnson, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon. Those guys were tough this year. We finished right behind them. We did the best we could. We fought week in, week out. We learned what we could do as a team, even though we were losing one of our leaders. And that meant a lot to Richard, all of our guys back at the shop, and the lead guys in the fab, the body shop, the engine shop, all of our sponsors, Miller Lite and Dodge. But the biggest thing is to be first in class, and then maybe this is my best opportunity to throw a crew chief under the bus for giving me 2 tires at the end instead of 4. We thought we had a shot at winning, but I told him keep track of the other guys, about 4 tires. That's the way it goes. You live and die as a team. But hey, I'm throwing them under the bus because we don't have them anymore. We're looking for a new crew chief. But hey, it's a great run for the Miller Lite Dodge.
Hey, Kurt, even with that, you kept him around for the entire postseason. Talk about what kind of a pact you and that Pat might have set so that you could actually run to the end here together.
Well, I think we just didn't know what the future led to after this race. Right now, I'm done focusing on 2009, and I know he is as well. And 2010, I didn't even want to pay attention to it. And so we looked at each other and said, we can do this. This is our best last chance effort to do something great in the chase for right now. We don't know what 2010 will bring us. We fought hard together. We worked great together. And it's just one of those things where things internally changed. Pat didn't like the situation around him, and he had to go, and it was a surprise. But we'll find somebody great. We'll find somebody even better, and I hope that we beat the 56 car next year because Pat's working on it. But we just have to do it for our sponsors and our team and get our other guys faster with Brad Keselowski and I'm messed up, Hornish. We get those guys faster, we can compete better with the Hendrick guys.
Yeah, it was a great final run for these guys, 4th tonight at Homestead.
David, thank you. And on the stage here at the Homestead-Miami Speedway, it's time for the official presentation of the Sprint Cup Series Championship Trophy. Here to make that presentation, the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of NASCAR, Mr. Brian France.
Jimmy, what an accomplishment. 4 championships in a row. On behalf of NASCAR fans around the world, welcome to history.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much.
That doesn't get old, I'll bet. Let me trade places here with you, champ. And introduce, to present a rather sizable check in more ways than one, the Chief Executive Officer of Sprint, Mr. Dan Hesse.
Well, Jimmy, congratulations to you, your team, Lowe's, Hendrick Motorsports, for a terrific accomplishment. We at Sprint couldn't be more pleased than to be presenting you with this check for the 4th year in a row as the 2009 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion. Congratulations.
So he's got the trophy, he's got the check, and the celebration is on here at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Jimmy Johnson is the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series championship for a 4th consecutive year. Time to start the photos and the party with his Hendrick Motorsports team. Back live at the Homestead-Miami Speedway, part of the new tradition of the season-ending race here. The champion's flag flies over this racetrack for an entire year. Track President Curtis Gray there on the left as you look at it, the flagpole, with Chad Knaus and Jimmy Johnson about to raise once again their 48 flag that'll fly over the speedway for the next 12 months. Pausing for the photographers to get a good shot. And then they'll hoist that up there where it will fly again until it's lowered just before this race 1 year from now, when it will be seen then whose flag will fly up over this racetrack for the following 12 months. Well, Johnson's championship, Mark Martin's runner-up finish, and Jeff Gordon's third-place finish in the championship this year makes Hendrick Motorsports the first team ever to finish 1, 2, 3 in the championship. What a season for Hendrick Motorsports, and a solid season for Jeff Gordon as well.
Ain't no highway, sure ain't no river, baby. It's just my so-called, just my championship ride.
Well, for Jeff Gordon, he gave it a good try. His 5th appearance in the chase. He picked up his 1 win this season back at Texas. That broke a long dry spell and scored that victory, putting him 1 win away from 5th all time. And Jamie is with Jeff Gordon now to get his post-race thoughts.
And Jeff Gordon brings it home 6th. Jeff, at the end, I know you weren't that happy with your car, but how much were you thinking about those points and knowing you had to finish 6th or better to make it a 3 sweep?
We were thinking about it a lot. It was a real challenge. I mean, there were times when we were great, and when the sun was out, I thought we were a lot better. When the sun started to go down, the track changed a little bit on us, and we really struggled. So, great job the DuPont Chevrolet team and Steve and everybody for fighting there. Some great pit stops tonight, and some good adjustments, and we were able to get 6th. I got to say that our thoughts are with Rick and his family right now. I know how much he'd like to be here, but I also know his family comes first, and so we're thinking about those folks. Man, what can you say? 1, 2, 3, Hendrick Motorsports. That's incredible. Just when you think you've seen everything, a guy goes out and wins 4 in a row. And then Hendrick finishes 1, 2, 3 in the points. I'm really proud to be a part of it. As a competitor, that Johnson ticks me off, but as a friend and as a teammate, and as a sort of car owner, they're amazing, and I'm really happy for him, Chad, and the entire Lowe's Chevrolet team.
And to know, as a 4-time champion yourself, that Jimmy Johnson came to you and said, hey, I want to drive for this team. This is what I want to do. Put in perspective, a 4-time champion now, when you knew him when he was a little kid.
Well, I try to be very careful with how I handle that question, because I don't want to take the credit. This guy worked so hard as a kid coming up. His parents did what you have to do to sacrifice. Jimmy had the talent, and he got in the right equipment at the right time, just like every other race car driver, but he did more with it than anybody else, and he got himself to the right organization at the right time, and the team around him is a great team, and the guy just excelled. He focused on it, and look what he's done. I mean, I really never thought I would see in my career or in my lifetime somebody win 4 in a row. So I think it's absolutely extraordinary what they've accomplished, and to be right side by side with them, in our race shop, in our meetings, and just all the time, really, as a team. And to see it happening right in front of your eyes, it makes it even more extraordinary, because you're like, man, what are they doing? We've got all the same stuff, but you know what? It's just a lot of hard work and effort, and a great organization, a great team, with a great driver.
Nice job by Jeff Gordon. Caps off the season 3rd in points.
All right, Jamie, thank you. The fireworks from the stage as the celebration continues. Jimmy Johnson, Chad Knaus raising that flag up the pole over the Homestead-Miami Speedway, where it will fly for the next 12 months, signifying they won the championship here. As the race finished, the race team celebrating with their own flag, 4 times Sprint Cup Series champions.